What's up, fight fans? I'm J.Cotto, and I'm back. And I'm going to, because I left a little bit of more detail, so this is, you know what I'm saying, the good riddance, the good riddance of Canelmos. Now, you may call it what the fuck you want. I really don't care, guys. You know what I mean? First of all, let me just let everybody know if you comment, give insight on my, on any video. Of course, I respect y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is all in good faith, good fun, good faith, all in jest. You know what I mean? Of course, I respect motherfuckers. Motherfuckers need to respect me. You feel what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, no matter what we're doing, we're still talking boxing. You feel what I mean? So it's just like I said, I'm pointing out methods here, guys. So it's not for you guys to hate me. I really wish to get along with you guys. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate your insights. Now, let me just get one more thing out the way here. Okay? With this Canelo thing. All right? You know, I don't understand how Oscar De La Hoya can go ahead and say that if Gennady Golovkin was to take on Saunders to unify, because that's what he's doing. He said it himself. Before I go up, I want to clear my division. I want to unify, get all the straps. Then he's fighting the right way, not hop, skipping, jumping on boxing gloves. You feel what I mean? And that's the problem today. Gennady's fighting him by rankings and the system. Regardless, he took on a Brook because nobody that was ranked wanted to fucking fight. You feel what I'm saying? The evidence is out there. Do the research, just there. You know what I mean? But I don't understand how you give an ultimatum like that and won't let the man fight. But it's already said that he's gonna fight somebody else. Then let's get down to the real reason why Canelo is pissed off at the WBC. Has nothing to do with them making this Huichol commemorative belt to commemorate Cinco de Mayo and the other Mexican holiday on September the 15th, right? Because that's a belt. It's a commemorative title. It's to commemorate the Cinco de Mayo fights and the September 15 fights. You know what I mean? They will be given every year to the winner of the bouts. It's not going to have any sanctioning fee. So Canelo's not mad because of that belt. Canelo right now is throwing a bitch tude. And I know it's hard for you guys to actually see this. I know it's very hard to see your favorite fighter just go through it. Go through the motions of him not understanding or accepting the sport and wanting to change things. See, he was cool with the WBC when the WBC was giving it to him his way. But at the same time, it's a business, right? So the WBC's keeping it business. This is why I say you guys can dislike the WBC at certain points, but you can't hate them because they do actually, right? And it can only pertain to when your fight is being protected by them. But they do sanction these fucking fights that need to be done. And it's always the fighter that's a diva that's always saying, like Canelo said, I'm not here to fight. Yo no estoy aquí para pelear para ningún, you know what I'm saying, for no sanctioning bodies, bro. That's ridiculous. So what did he do? He gave up the WBA. That move alone is self-explanatory to all the moves he's making, brother. He played himself. So I say it's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault who follows Canelo Alvarez and who is bravely and boldly trying to dispute his resume, which is gimmicked once again, and there are many fight fans who are saying this, and they don't even have to be Canelo fanboys or Canelo fans or Canelo haters. It's just what's being shown to us. I am an unbiased fucking fight fan. I even get on my own fucking fighter. You know what I'm saying? The proof is there. The proof is there. There's not one person who's got on here and said, oh, you backtrack. No, my fighter gets it too. My fighter gets it too. When I was going for Pacquiao in the super fight, I gave it to him too. He participated in fucking us up. He participated in fucking up the pay-per-view model. So it is what it is. Since you guys aren't fair, and you guys are very biased, and neo-boxing fans, you guys don't like to be told what it is, but then you want to consider yourself fair when you give your your insight on a fighter when it's really criticism that's negative. I'm just saying, and I have stated many times that this is what Canelo needs to do. And I also stated that he looks like he wants to fight, and I feel like he does, but it's Oscar that's holding him back. He signed on the Golden Boy. He has a boss. He's not his own boss. Yeah, he makes his own fights. Strange, right? So if he makes his own fights, you guys need to check out this video, man. It's I think it's the dumbest things Canelo has said or something like that. It's made by Audios or Artuas Boxing or something like that. Go check it out. The proof is in the pudding, bro. And it's not a fight. You know what I'm saying? It's not a fight video where motherfuckers want bites and splicing shit out, like highlights and shit, just to make, you know what I'm saying, Canelo look bad. No. These are things he said verbatim out of his fucking vocal cords, from his thought process out transferring through his vocal cords, man. Coming out of his mouth. And you guys are not going to look at this and say, wow, what a fucking idiot. Whoa, hold up. Something's wrong here. So it all stems up to the WBC making Golovkin his mandatory, and he got tight. But we don't fuck around here, right? We don't fuck around here. So my whole point and my whole argument was, and you can even see it in my other videos, that these two do not deserve to be fighting for no pride of Mexico, because these niggas don't have their own country and their own motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, in their own motherfucking well-being or in front of them at all. This is not. Because like I said, if it was for the pride of Mexico, he would have understood a long time ago that great Mexican fighters, and even the ones that are on their way out, would never give up a fucking time, regardless. And he did it to not be competitive. So this is your champion. This is the man that you feel is the best thing for boxing, is doing for the sport, left and right, everything. But yeah, he's not doing this. He's doing the Mayweather blueprint. Only time Mayweather tested himself and went up, what, 4 pounds? 4 fucking pounds was to fight Canelo at a catch weight at 152. Right? So now Canelo goes up and he fights, and you guys want to call that a sacrifice. You guys want to call that, but it's not a sacrifice against a fighter who's been active. A fighter whose pedigree is not tarnished or diminished in any way. When do we get to see that with Canelo Alvarez? Liam Smith gave him that work. He wouldn't fight a fucking Daniel Jacobs, because Jacobs would give him that work. Guarantee. He won't fight a Lemieux. It's rumored that it'll be made, but for some reason, if you look at piece of boxing sphere, they're always pinpoint accurate with the fight dates. So when you look at the fight date, why is it that in September he's already got somebody on a match being worked on? And then he took on Chavez, because if he loses, it's even better for him not to fight Gennady, because he's going to have a fucking rematch with no title behind it. And not in no shape or form did I say that this fight should be for a title or that it sucks because it's for a title. Everybody knows, who watched all my videos on this fight and how I feel about it, that I said, all right, that Canelo's fucked up for not taking the title from his own people, okay? And that he hasn't done enough to protect Mexican pride like that. And Chavez either. That's what I said. I didn't say nothing about this fight is whack because there's no title. These guys should be fighting for a title. I didn't say nothing like that, bro. The same thing that a lot of guys, got misconstrued and said about what that Rilo Jenkins had said something, but come to find out it wasn't Rilo Jenkins that said something. It was the Fight Scout that said something. So I can actually test, you know what I'm saying, how well your memory is going. So it's just to the point, man. It's just to the point that Canelo got mad over over the WBC making Canelo the motherfucking mandatory. And when they made Canelo the motherfucking mandatory, he got very, very upset. He did not like it. Gave him back the title. And ever since I don't want nothing to do with them. Yo no quiero nada hacer con ellos. You know what I mean? He even said it. He's been saying it ever since. It got nothing to do with that. Got nothing to do with them trying to take money out of him. Because if you have a title, that's why Cotto dropped it. Cotto at least gave us a reason. See, this is why Cotto's respected. When he gave the title, he goes, nah, man, that's too much. 300,000, 800,000, you know what I'm saying, to pay just to keep the title. Canelo did not state that at all. Canelo stated, all right, that they're trying to tell him what to do. And he not here to fight, okay, over what anybody's telling him to do. Yet he don't make the fights, right? His promoter does, so his promoter's telling him what to do. So this is why I say he needs to leave Oscar De La Hoya. Oh, but wait. He's also admitted that he makes the fights. So what the fuck is going on here? What do you guys think, that you can fucking dupe boxing fans like myself and others that follow me and others that are awake that don't follow me? Are you kidding me? You guys need to really understand that these guys are blinding you and they're fooling you, man. They're fooling you big time. These guys are fooling you big time. And they're selling you a product and trying to say that this is boxing or that's boxing. This is how it's not. That's not the way it goes, bruh. Or bros. You know what I mean? I remember I had some dude and I had to cook him months back. Another dude that used to follow me was mad cool, but and then his name is El Rafa. Mad cool with me, was following me. I was the man to him. But once I criticized this fighter, my man jumped on the bandwagon with the other Canelmos. With the other fucking Canelmos. Got on the bandwagon with him and tried to diss me. See, so you guys expose yourselves. We're cool. We're cool until we give our fucking insight on your fighter honestly and you don't like it. But it's okay for you guys to give insight on our fighters. Like if your fighters didn't do anything, right? So I really don't know. Well, I do know what's going on. I called it already. It's just you being biased. Guys being biased and thinking that their fighters do no wrong. Right? And when other fighters are getting away with the shit that they do, like Mayweather has, promoters who are mad because they weren't seeing money at the time came out into the woodworks and started criticizing him. And once they criticized him, and once he retired and left, now they're doing the same thing. Can somebody please explain that to these guys? That is a Mayweather 101. So it wasn't over no sanctioning fees. They're not trying to take no money from him. They don't charge any sanctioning fees for that fucking Huichol commemorative belt. It just comes down to the facts that, you know what I'm saying, Canelo's upset. It came out of his own mouth. He's not here to fight for any sanctioning body, and he's not here to follow orders, or you know, that's what he's saying. So it got nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? It has to do with Canelo being upset because they made Gennady Golovkin his number one, just like Mayweather. You see what I mean? It all goes back around to his guy because this is the blueprint that your guys are following. The same thing. Titles don't make me. Didn't Canelo say that too? Titles don't make me. I'm not fighting for titles. He said the same thing as soon as they made Pacquiao as mandatory, right? Now what happened? This is exactly what I'm saying. Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao fought, and they had a commemorative title. Do you hear any of these guys complaining about sanctioning fees for that title? Do you? No. So what are you're reaching, shooting blanks. You tried to fuck this so-called pussy, but your dick is limp. So, I mean, come on, guys. Come on. Be honest with yourself. That's what I'm here for. You feel what I'm saying? Canelo was great. He was becoming a very, very, very great fighter. But after Angulo, you can see the gimmick. You don't believe me? Follow it. After he lost to Floyd Mayweather Jr., you know what I'm saying? My man was fighting a slower fighter in Angulo, a diminished fighter in Angulo. Looked spectacular against Angulo because he was finished. And from there, the fuckery just kept going up and up and up on the charts. So understand that it's not hate. Understand that it's not envy. Because I too was a Canelo fan. Just like I was a Pretty Boy Floyd fan as well. But I'm not a Floyd Money Mayweather fan. I am not a Canelo Alvarez fan anymore. Because of these shortcuts and antics that they're doing. Yet they fight for the people, they say. The females are fucking just over his looks. Which makes up about 62 to 65% of his fucking fan base. Let's be honest here. The dude's like a one-man band of Menudo, right? And then you've got, you know, the casual fanboys. The hardcores are the ones that, like myself and everyone else, are having a problem with this guy because of what he's doing and giving himself false legacy claims and you guys giving him false legacy claims. And this is why your fighter gets not hated as to, oh, he's good and you guys are hating because he's good. No, hated because of his fucking antics, because of what you guys do. What you guys do. You can't have criticism on other fighters at your convenience and then not even touch your own fighter. See, now, like if Terrence Crawford, if I'm not mistaken, in this Diaz fighter, if this fight is whack, and this other fighter shows no fucking pedigree, which he is because, you know, he's undefeated. So, then I will call him out on fuckery. If he was to go around and not take a mandatory or anything like that or fight anyone who's ranked 1 through 4, I will call him out. Other fighters as well. Roman Chocolito Gonzalez if he fucks up. You know what I mean? Lomachenko. And other fighters on the list as well. So let's just get that myth out the fucking way, bro. Okay, guys? Canelo is not mad over sanctioning fees. Canelo's mad because they made Gennady Golovkin when he had the WBC title, and he's been holding that grudge with them ever since. But it's funny on how when they didn't throw that in the way, he was a WBC poster boy. He was oh yeah, WBC, oh Mauricio Suleiman, oh yeah, Canelo good, right? And even they're so fucking heartbroken that they don't want to let go of the relationship. That they're like, oh no, Canelo is just, if he don't want to take the title, that we're giving him for the special event. If he wins, then it's okay. It's okay, and that's fucked up because so much for the pride of Mexico. But look what you're doing. You should just take the title. You're not getting no sanctioning fees, but you're gonna be like a woman. Oh no, I don't want that title. These guys offended me. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get out of here. You should just take the title, put that shit with the rest of them that you got at home, and add it on there. See? But it's not for the pride of Mexico. It's for his own pride. So all these myths have been debunked. There you have it, fight fans. See you tonight. Happy Friday. Enjoy your day. Stay vigilant. God bless. Peace.